Hello, and welcome to G Fun Facts Online. Deep beneath the waves, in the vast darkness of our oceans, there's a war being waged. But it's not a war with submarines and torpedoes. It's a silent, microscopic battle against climate change, fought by an army of invisible organisms. Today, we're diving deep into the world of marine microbial farming, where tiny bacteria are being cultivated to eat one of our planet's most dangerous greenhouse gases. We all talk about carbon dioxide, but what about methane? On a 20-year timescale, methane is over 85 times more potent at trapping heat. A huge amount of it seeps naturally from the ocean floor. If all that gas reached our atmosphere, we'd be in serious trouble. But thankfully, we have a defense force. Meet the methanotrophs. That's a fancy word for methane eaters. These are bacteria and other single-celled organisms that have evolved to use methane as their one and only food source. Some, the aerobic methanotrophs, need oxygen to do their job, just like us. But others, the anaerobic kind, thrive in the crushing, oxygen-free depths of the ocean, working together in incredible partnerships to get the job done. So where do these microbes live? They don't just float around randomly. They build their own homes, their own bustling cities. Scientists call them biofilms, but you can think of them as intricate, self-sustaining farms. These are slimy mats, sometimes visible to the naked eye as pink or orange patches on the seafloor, absolutely jam-packed with life. We're talking up to 100 million cells in a single cubic centimeter, and inside these microbial cities, it's all about teamwork. You have one type of microbe starting the process of breaking down methane, and then passing off the leftovers to a partner microbe, which finishes the job. It's a perfect, waste-free metabolic assembly line, and it's so efficient that it consumes the vast majority of methane in these deep-sea zones. This natural superpower is so incredible that scientists thought, what if we could bring this into the lab? What if we could literally farm these microbes? And that's exactly what they're doing. But it's not easy. These aren't your typical farm crops. They're used to extreme pressures and weird chemistries found at the bottom of the sea. So researchers have built highly specialized bioreactors. Think of them as high-tech aquariums that perfectly mimic these deep-sea conditions. They create oxygen-free environments and carefully pump in a steady diet of methane, essentially domesticating these wild, methane-hungry microbes. So what do we get when we harvest these microbial farms? The possibilities are mind-blowing. By feeding methane to these microbes, we can turn a harmful greenhouse gas into amazing products. One company is using them to create a biodegradable polymer, a bioplastic, that could help solve our plastic pollution crisis. The microbes themselves, once they've feasted on methane, become rich in protein. This biomass can be harvested as single-cell protein and used as a sustainable food source for fish in aquaculture, reducing the pressure on wild fish stocks. It's a win-win. We clean the air and create valuable products at the same time. Of course, the field of marine microbial farming is still young. The biggest challenge is scaling up. It's one thing to grow these microbes in a small lab reactor, but another to do it on an industrial scale that can make a real dent in global emissions. But the future is incredibly bright. Scientists are discovering new microbes all the time, some that can eat methane and iron simultaneously. And with genetic engineering, we can supercharge these tiny organisms, making them even more efficient. These ancient unseen farmers have been managing our planet's climate for eons. By learning from them and partnering with them, we might just unlock one of the most powerful natural solutions to building a more sustainable future. Thanks for tuning in to G Fun Facts Online. Join us next time for more amazing science from our world.